Welcome everyone to Show of the Week, the Outside Xbox show where we catch up over our Game of the Week, which this week is Borderlands 2. Jane, what have you been up to this week?
Cool stuff.
Sounds cool. Mike's on holiday this week, but don't worry. Inspired by Borderlands' Claptrap, I've built an hilarious robot to replace him who will inform as he entertains.
Cowabunga!
Oh, God.
Oh, man, what won't he say?
What have you done? Why have you done this thing?
You know how Borderlands, that game, everyone's favourite thing, and that was Claptrap, right? The robot.
Well, actually, I'm not sure. That was mixed opinion.
So I built this guy. He's called Dr. Robotnik with a silent E on the end. He's going to rap the news.
I'm a robot who loves to rap. Some games came out and some of
Yeah.
Oh, God. Go to your happy place, Jane. That's better. It's a sad state of affairs when you'd rather be in a post-apocalyptic alien wasteland full of guns than endure the nonsense of your peers. Wait, no, did I say sad? I meant completely natural because that alien wasteland sounds pretty brilliant. It's the world of Pandora to which you are returned by Borderlands 2. Sequel detectives may have deduced this is the follow-up to Borderlands' surprise co-op shooter hit of 2009. Again, Borderlands smushes MMO-style questing and progression together with furious first-person gun shooting. It also harnesses the awesome power of loot, with procedurally generated guns from randomized gun parts giving rise to a much-touted several bazillion different weapons.
Okay, that's a lot of guns.
It sure is. We did the math ourselves, and the numbers totally check out.
But sorry, kiddos, you really got no chance.
Quantity's nothing without quality, of course, so just as well the boomsticks of Borderlands 2 are as much fun as they are deadly. The TDO brand guns, for instance, are disposable. When you're empty, lob your gun at an enemy, it explodes, and a new weapon assembles itself in your hand. Neat. But the real stars of the show are the 4 new Vault Hunters, each with a unique talent tree, the branches of which are heavy with the fruit of increasingly wonderful abilities. More on those later. The point of it all is to play in 4-player co-op for maximum fun times. That's not to say you can't have a blast in single player, but don't deprive yourself of ganging up with friends against the big enemy bosses. Personally, I came to Borderlands 1 too late to discover it with friends. They'd mostly moved on by the time I arrived, the fickle jerks. So let me be a lesson to you. Get in early, bring friends, and you'll have a whale of a time in Borderlands 2, our game of the week.
Of my robot.
Oh man, he's unbelievable.
He certainly is. So what have you been doing this week apart from building this abomination?
I played some of that new Sherlock game.
Oh right, Sherlock, yeah, he's a fun character, right?
Stop teasing us, Holmes.
It's child's play, Watson.
I had to pay the cabbie out of my own pocket.
Watson, stop complaining. You see, but you do not observe, Watson. Such allegations collapse on their own, like one of Mrs. Hudson's soufflés.
That was very impolite, Holmes.
He's fine once you get to know him.
That's what she said. Beep, boop.
Oh, that's it. I have had enough of this robot jerk. I am taking him out of here.
Where are you going?
We're going to get him a refreshing drink of robot oil. We'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Well, while we wait for Jane to return with Dr. Robotnik in no doubt more hilarious and better form than before, let's talk about an important decision in your very near future, namely which Borderlands 2 character class are you going to be? Man, I bet you can't wait to drink that oil. Okay, let's say you love shooting things to death. Just love it. Man, you cannot get enough of it. You're probably going to want the class known as the Gunzerker, seen here looking like Abe Lincoln crossed with a gorilla. Each of Borderlands 2's character classes has a rough equivalent in MMOs, and the Gunzerker is their equivalent of the tank class. He's strong, deals heavy damage, and draws aggro like me in the comments of our F1 video. You can take the aggro drawing to new heights with the leveled up Come At Me Bro perk, where you flip off all the enemies you're fighting at once, instantly recharging your health and essentially drawing a massive target on your head, letting your teammates regroup as you fight everyone at the same time. The main skill, however, is Gunzerking, where you pull a second gun, instantly recharge 50% of your health, constantly regenerate ammo and health, and take less damage from enemy attacks. Level this skill up and you start to unlock perks like your fire rate increasing the longer you hold the trigger down. In short, if you like firing guns and going "Ah!", this is your class. Next is the Commando, seen here fresh from his shoot for Abercrombie & Fitch. The Commando is your classic soldier class, a good all-rounder. His main power is the Saber Turret, a deployable mounted gun that automatically fires at nearby enemies. This makes the Commando a good class for you if you like to play alone, as the turret acts like a stationary second player who's useful for drawing fire and doing extra damage. And don't make the mistake of thinking he sounds boring. When the saber turret is leveled up down one skill tree, you can trigger a small nuclear explosion every time it's deployed, which should give most enemies something to think about, that being them dying in a nuclear explosion. Here we have the Siren class seen on her way home from a shopping spree at Cyberdog. She's the equivalent of a magic user / healer, a bit like an MMO priest character, although this being Borderlands, she's still more into firearms than your average guns and ammo reader. Her basic action power is phase locking, which imprisons an enemy in a psychic bubble, leaving them vulnerable to attack and taking them out of the battle. A lot of the Siren's perks revolve around healing, so she's a good class to pick if you enjoy support roles like the medic in Battlefield 3 or the support kill streaks in Modern Warfare 3 that benefit your whole team like ballistic vests. She still has access to a load of destructive powers though, and by the end of her skill trees, her psychic powers extend to turning enemies against each other, so she's a hugely useful character to have on board. And here's the assassin, who has apparently given up a lucrative career as one half of French electro dance pioneers Daft Punk to shoot a bunch of things in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. The assassin's abilities all revolve around sniping and stealth, which makes them similar to a rogue class in an MMO. Their basic action skill is Deception, or Decepti0N as the game insists on styling it, which allows you to turn invisible and create a holographic decoy of yourself. While in Deception mode, your melee attacks do an amazing 650% more damage, so it's a great opportunity for you to sneak in close to an enemy to deal a devastating close-up blow. When this is powered up, you can unlock the Execute skill, which allows you to dash forward a short distance to perform a melee insta-kill. These can also be chained, allowing for epic melee kill streaks as you dash across the map, felling enemy after enemy. The Assassin is a great class for those who love to fight more intelligently, take up flanking positions and outmaneuver the enemy. It also has an entire branch devoted to sniping, so if you're one of those people, then this is definitely the class for you as well. Finally, Gearbox has added a 5th class called the Mechromancer that will be available as DLC on October the 16th. She'll be free to those who pre-ordered and 800 points to everyone else. We've not played her yet, but someone who has is Gearbox co-founder Brian Martell, so here he is to let you know what to expect from her.
We knew that we had Claptrap, and so we wanted to kind of take a play on that and played around with this idea of Death Trap. So Death Trap is just this big, giant, hulking sort of robot that she can kind of send out into the environment and basically it pounds on things, can clap its hands and do a crazy explosion.
Thanks Brian, sweet hat. So there you have it, those are your Borderlands 2 classes. Which one will you be picking and why? Let us know in the comments and happy shooting.
Hey, we're back.
Oh my god, MikeBot 3000, what happened?
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was called Dr. Robotnik.
Oh, whatever, his beautiful robot body.
Yeah,
Smashed.
he got hit by a car and then a hammer a bunch of times somehow.
He was so young.
Oh, chin up. Maybe doing the feedback will cheer you up, yeah?
I guess.
It's time for the most interactive portion of this internet video. It's the comments section.
Yep, this is where we share your comments from across the site, YouTube, and all flavours of social media.
Oh, will we be including my Pinterest board?
We will never be including your Pinterest board. But here's Lee McDonald, who comments on our 7 most regrettable tattoos in gaming feature.
Right, I asked for your tattoos of actual gaming things, and he said, I've got a Bioshock sleeve in progress.
Lee doesn't include a photo, so I've drawn an artist's impression on myself. It's Big Daddy.
That's great. Adrian Taylor, meanwhile, says I have the Foxhound logo on my upper left arm. Again, there's no photo, but it must either look like this, which is nice,
or like this, which makes you the raddest person we've ever known.
Daniel Hawken, though, has yet to commit to his gamer tattoo. He says, I've considered the C mark from Final Fantasy XIII for a while now. Maybe someday.
Once again, Daniel doesn't include a photo, but I've done another artist's impression here. Let's see.
What? Have you even seen the brand of a Pulse Lassie?
What?
Never mind.
Next up we have Dog Toothable, the sensible and rational Dog Toothable, who reacts to our making 2 Joe Danger vids in 1 week by saying, Joe Danger vids, 2. Hybrid vids, 0. Gonna douse myself in petrol, stand outside Andy's house and set myself on fire in protest.
Oh god, that's terrible. Quick, do something about Hybrid.
Hybrid. Hybrid is an XBLA third-person shooter in which you can't move freely, instead you move between bits of cover by selecting them. It has a Metacritic rating of 73%, which means it's probably at least worth downloading the free trial and giving it a go.
Ooh, yeah, that's too late. Oh well. Next up we have Steve F1, who's either really into F1 or 2 very specific keys on his keyboard. He says of Mike's recent F1 2012 preview video, was interested until you went anti-Shumi, GTFO.
Yeah, I still don't know what he's talking about. This is why we need Mike here.
Schumacher. Ouch. Why?
Quiet you.
So Show of the Week is shown for another week. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep your feedback coming in on the site, on facebook.com/OutsideXbox, on Twitter @OutsideXbox, or directly on the vids at youtube.com/OutsideXbox.
Thanks. We'll see you next time.
Well, I guess I better take that guy to the dead robot cemetery.
Have fun. Is that Mike's brain? What did you do?